Gotta go. Girl talk.
Boom! Whoa! Back
Hard
in. Yeah, dude. Whoa! I didn't know you were doing hand puppet or what's that?
Yeah,
Shadow
I bet you didn't.
puppet?
I bet you didn't know I could make like kind of a bat, or is like this? Is this the? It's like octopus.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Penguin does it in Batman Returns. He does the little shadow puppet.
That is true, but he had like the flipper hands.
I'm keeping it on brand.
Whatever, man. I'm trying to. Yeah, but you have to have the pointed gloves, right? Isn't that what?
Yeah,
we'll get into it. We'll pick it apart
because like this is Nightcrawler, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, like this is Penguin. I don't
know. Hang on. I think Penguin's still this, right? But they just made Penguin? It longer, right?
Yeah, like, sure.
flipper tricks. That's what he could do. Yeah. I can't remember what the full line is now. I'll show you my
better to not say.
Okay, whatever. I don't know what it means anyway. If you say it's not good, I won't do it. All right. Hey everyone, welcome to Gotham City tonight. We're already derailed talking about hand puppets and shadow puppets. Yeah, I'm Ryan Doell. Alex Brewer's here with me. Dude, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you, Ryan?
Good. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm mentally exhausted. I am yeah, it's going to be a long stretch to June, but I'll get there. It'll be fine. Everything's
right
fine
around the corner.
Right around, yeah, dude. It'll probably end up showing up really, really fast. And before you know it, we got to try to figure out a way to get to San Diego, or at least I do. God, I hope that's
We'll take the Fantastic car.
Dude, if I could take the one from the movie, I would. It's amazing. It's fantastic. That's what I would say. So we say a quick howdy do to the chat.
Let's do
it. There's a few people here tonight. Thank you all for being here. Stanley Eberhard is here. Yeah, dude, you got to pre-order that JazzInc Batmobile. You got to do it. Professor of Ricketts, my boy, Duke Booty, putting her squeeze here in the chat, Weeze. Mr. Bionic Funk, thank you for being here.
Ryan might be exhausted, but he's not too exhausted to be able to still say that.
Yeah, well, hey, man, you got to give your people, their proper introductions, regardless of how you feel. This is my greatest benefactor of all time, Mr. Matt Bush is here. Thank you for being here. Andrew's Gatey's Toys is here. Insert penguin noises if you could. Be sure to check out his channel as well. It's awesome. We got Stephen Lawrence is here. Hola indeed. Dorlaxian is here. The co-host of Geek Dad Live, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it is officially now, right? That Quip is here. Thank you for being here, Quip. And yes, Alex throwing up gang signs. That's what he does. That's his thing.
Set the tone and then...
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's like what is it? The Triangle Circus Gang?
Yeah, the Red Triangle Gang.
Red Triangle Gang. Thank you. That's it. Right? That's their sign. Tover Khan is here. Detroit Dave. The cutest cult in all of YouTube chats. Cute cult is here. The master of the charts. The man that every major toy company should be paying.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Brian Brink is here, and Chris Bobinski, I see you too. Hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome to Gotham City tonight. Let's Charlie Squared's here too. He's just sneaking in here, squeaking in.
Welcome.
Thank you everyone for being here. Dude, do you want to see my last two pickups from Japan that I was not?
Yeah,
that I did not have by.
If you didn't watch Toy Anxiety last night, which you should like go back and watch it because they're sharing all the awesome stuff they brought back from Japan. From you guys all went to Japan, had a great time. But Ryan dropped this tease at the end. He's like, oh, I got all my like Ghibli stuff in the other room. I'm not gonna go get it. So I was like, Ryan, I gotta see this Ghibli, the Studio Ghibli stuff. Come on.
Okay, it's pretty simple. Like there was some stuff that I wanted. They had like the candle with the little dude on there and it lit up, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get that. And I kind of thought I would be going back, and I never did.
Well, to set the stage, was this at the Ghibli store or a museum or gallery?
Oh,
like what?
Get to the museum.
Okay.
We tried many different ways. We tried to, because it is like on the 10th of every month is when you can reserve a spot.
Oh, wow.
Online.
Okay.
Right. And it fills up quick. And so I did not get in. And then for the online stuff, even when I was there, like right on time, it was like trying to get tickets for a concert. It was brutal.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then my friends in Japan were like, well, you still might be able to get them at the convenience store. So we hit like a few Lawsons, and they were just like, no, we're out. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess that's that. But they have Studio Ghibli stores in, they got, like, think of any place that's very touristy. So Tokyo SkyTrain Station's got one. We were at a mall by the convention center. It had one. The Osaka station had one. And we went to the one that was at Skytree, because of course it's another big major destination for tourists, because they have Studio Ghibli Museum. They had, they had the Pokemon Center there. They had the Marvel store, Studio Ghibli store, and the Kirby Cafe, and I believe a Nintendo store. Oh, and a Kamen Rider store as well, I think.
We have like nothing. Like, I mean, maybe I'll speak for the States, but Canada, like, we got nothing like that. Disneyland, Disney Worlds, the parks.
Because even Disney Store is gone, right? Like, there is nothing. Like, and even when you go to Shibuya,
themed restaurants, nothing.
Yeah, like Studio Ghibli or Disney Store still has a store in Shibuya, right? Like, it's.
I saw Dan Larson. He took pictures. It's exactly like what you remember from the '90s. Like, has like the Mickey symbol on the floor and everything. Like all the statues and stuff, like straight out of those classic stores.
It's also 3 stories, but you go up this very thin. Yeah, you go up for this very thin spiral staircase to each floor. And so it's like people are only going up one at a time. So you got to be like, or you know, in my case, I had to go sideways because a kid came running down as I was halfway up. So it's just like, oh God. And then of course the parents trying to chase the kid. It was the thing.
I have nightmares where like, or bad dreams where like I'm in like a hotel or something where like it's like not, things like that aren't zoned properly. Where you're like, is this the only way to get in and out of here? It's like it looks like it's like a tunnel. It's like, anyway, that's just me. That's just my personal
Japan
phobia.
That's the Disney store in Japan. There's only one way in. You don't know how to get out. Actually, they have multiple exits, but it was like just because it's kind of like on a hill area. So when you go to the second floor, there's another exit to the street, and on the first floor, there's an exit to the street. Because hills, just how it goes.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, regardless, you're right. But you have to remember, Japan also has a district of just geeky shit, of comics, video games, toys, and it's towers full of them.
And is this Akihabara? Or...
Yep. And I mean, so when you come back here, it's just depressing because you've got world leaders who are looking to kill the industry. Then you've got like, you know, everything just. Toys R Us's are closing up here in Canada. We're down to like 1 in Vancouver just because, well, the prices were crazy high to begin with.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's super expensive to have any kind of business in Vancouver because it's just Vancouver's crazy expensive. So, I mean, like I just find that our industries, as far as like even like comics and stuff, everything here struggles. Everybody wants it, but nobody wants to pay for it.
Yeah, it's the most popular. It's only the most popular stuff right now. But not, like where's our we're geek streets. We need a geek street. That's the term I'm coining.
And here's the crazy thing, and it's different toy stores in the same building on different floors. So sometimes they're even selling like the same stuff, but they're all like they all make it work. Like it's bonkers to me that we can't even get one in the same like two in the same city, let alone right, like fill a district where you need a bus to get from one store to the other. Like it's bonkers to me. And it's depressing when you come back because it's like you see all this cool stuff they got. They have billboards of like in flashy animated billboards of like the new anime that's the new cartoons that are coming and for Disney Plus, and it's just like you're just depressed. You're just depressed when you come back because there's nowhere for us to go to get anything, and they all expect us to order online either directly through stores. Yes, Mondo is part of the problem. They want us all to go directly through the store or through Amazon or just online in general, right? Like everything, like, and plus people here just don't want to go to stores anymore. Like, so what do you do when everyone just wants to sit on their ass and have their food delivered and order their shit online?
I don't know. Somehow Japan, they work around that.
Yeah, they all just do it. Everyone's out, everything's out, and everyone's busy and just whatever. Anyways, blah.
Anyway, Ghibli, Studio Ghibli, beautiful.
Studio Ghibli's got a store.
Studio Ghibli films and stores, and I saw Dan Larson again. I think he showed that clock that was designed by Miyazaki. Was that like nearby? So
that was
Sky. Was it Sky something area?
And there's a Studio Ghibli park, and I didn't get to go to it. It just means I got to go back. That's all. Yeah. But yeah, so regardless, I was trying to find Princess Mononoke stuff. And believe it or not, they didn't have a lot. Like, in fact,
kind of an older one, right?
Well, even still, like there wasn't even a lot for The Boy and the Heron, right? Like
really?
And
no heron plushies?
No heron. There was statues. Dude, there was a statue that had the 3 forms of the heron.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was really cool. And I was just like, you can't get that home. They had like a lot of clothing and a lot of like tea sets and sake sets and right. It wasn't like they don't sell stuff like Disney sells stuff, if that makes sense. Right.
What does seem to be the big like product mover? Like, is there one movie that they just have a ton of stuff for still? Howl's Moving Castle.
Yes, Kiki's Delivery Service, big one
that's
still,
a great one.
Right? And Totoro, a lot of that, right? So it's still, I think those 3 were the main ones. They did have a section of art books.
Cool.
Yeah, Big Regrets coming back into handle on that because I was so just like, what do you get? Where do you start?
Yeah,
and they did. And of course,
they're probably heavy, take up space. Like books are probably a difficult thing to.
Yeah, they are. They're not cheap either. And and I was like, well, if I'm going to spend this much, I at least want Princess Mononoke, which is my favorite one. But then, of course, they didn't have that one. It seems to be everyone's favorite. But anyway, speaking of Princess Mononoke, I did pick up this cute little notebook.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
That's all it is. It's just like
it's a journal. Oh, cool.
I just bought it for the cover. That's
great. And even the little logo on the back is awesome.
Yeah,
the forest sprites.
The forest, I love them. Those are like some of my favorite things in anything. And then to go with it, I got my tree spirits.
Oh, that's so cool.
Chopsticks. That's it. But like, those are the 2 things. Not a huge deal. Those were my 2 things that I got from the Ghibli museum. But man, store. So yeah. So I will say they don't have like a lot of figures and stuff. maybe a couple plushes. But
where are my Porco Rosso action figures? Come on.
Right? I actually kind of am a little surprised at that too, that we haven't gotten like SH Figure Arts.
Yeah. Or
But
even
maybe
like
that's
Nashka stuff. Like there's like a Figma one that's very small. Looks awesome, but small.
right. Yeah. And I feel like this is going to probably offend some people when I say this. I feel like their selection is more mature in the sense of it's like just more useful household items in there. Like
I feel like just the term action figure would be kind of like a turn off.
Right. So a lot of the stuff is like statues. Like they'll have statues there, but they'll have like lamps and they'll have like I said, like tea kettles, tea sets, plates, chopsticks, cutlery, towels, washcloths, books, like all the stuff you would assume like that you would. It's more like a housewares department than a toy department.
Yeah.
Right. That's the best way to put it. I think but it's cool and it's great. And I love it. I love that studio.
And those were some great finds.
Thank you. Yeah, they were insane. It was an insane amount that I came back with. And yet I'm still sitting there going, I should have bought more. I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, we'll have to do a Common Rider Tonight episode at some point in the future and see where that collection goes. But let's get into our main topic tonight. Yeah. All right, dude. You said you chose it. This is your fault. I'm going to blame you for this. What did you bring up?
Well, so you're wondering like what have you missed while you were in Japan? Like what kind of toy news? What kind of DC Batman news has occurred? If you've watched our show before, you've probably heard us mention the JazzInc Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman from Batman Returns a few times on here. Well, and she's up for pre-order. I'm trying not to even think about it. Just like when it comes, it comes, right? Well, they're not letting. JazzInc isn't letting up because they've already got the Danny DeVito Penguin from Batman Returns in 1/6 scale to go with your Catwoman, and it's the dream team once again. It's Sean Dabbs on sculpt, Viola Witraka on paint, and they're perfect. They're absolutely, like they came right off of the screen, and I'm in trouble, Ryan, because I feel myself being pulled into this what's becoming a line. Like what's the next Max Schreck? Bruce Wayne. I mean, Hot Toys, they got the Returns Keaton Batman, but like if JazzInc does one, like I might be in for that too. Like, where does it end?
I'm really curious if they do a Batman, what will the deluxe be? But that'll be a conversation at the end of this breakdown. We'll talk about Batman.
Yes. Well, and similarly, so this also, just like the Catwoman release, is complex. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of price points, price tiers, right? Right. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I can't. Maybe I can have some self-control, some willpower. Then I saw this image, and like you have to like look at this. It's the Penguin funeral. It's the Union suit's perfect. His penguin. So like there's a set that comes with those 3 penguins. His penguin army, the penguin pallbearers at the end. And apparently like they're working on pricing it out so that to do like a 3-pack, or if you just want the penguins, they're looking into if that's something that they could offer.
And they should, because then you get your deluxe penguin with 3 penguins, then you buy 3 more.
Yeah, your army build. Right, exactly. I mean, but look at that. You like the fur texture, like it's amazing. They're little rocket packs, they're little helmets. Like, it's incredible that they're like, that they're like, okay, we got Penguin ready to go. He looks amazing, and we have his penguins too. Like we're not even gonna make you wait for us to make these perfect penguins. But anyway, so that is part of like a deluxe set.
Right.
I think you saw like it also it appears to. I didn't like fully research this, like full disclosure. Like I mostly looked at the photos that Viola posted to her Instagram, which check that out if you're not following Viola Witraka, the painter, on Instagram. Like definitely give her a follow and look at all this stuff. But it's but yeah. So there's going to be, just like with Catwoman, 2 sets. So like Catwoman had the like sort of the clean costume, and then also the distressed costume, like she looks at more towards the end of the movie. And there's 2 separate figures, and you can either buy one or both, with like deluxe accessories and stuff. So Penguin comes with like this what they're calling the sewer look, which is the like the dirt, the filthy union suit, more of his grungy, more of the real Penguin. Like this is true. This is hanging out at home, Netflix and chill Penguin. And but then the other version is like what they call it, the mayoral Penguin, where he's in like his finery. He's got the top hat. He's got the fur. I guess maybe both come with the fur coat, but like he's got like it's this like movie poster look. Look at that. Wait, go back a second to this image. I mean, I feel like you got to go sewer Penguin if you're only gonna get one. I gotta have sewer Penguin, because I just need a cool glass of ice water, a cool drink of ice water. That's like exactly that part in the movie. Like that's what I love about these figures, is it's like it's looking at the figures is like watching the movie.
This is great. Like, I guess this is mayoral Penguin.
No, so he's just got the coat on. So maybe this version does come with the coat as well. He's got the umbrellas. Oh. He picked the cute one. He comes with the fish.
Let's see if I can find these photos. Take me through. Well, I'm surprised they're well, I'm just glad. Do you think he's going to come with a button? They're not going to do that, are they?
I mean, that would be cool. Like,
I think they should come with a 1-to-1 scale button.
I don't. Yeah. So, I mean, that'd be sick. I mean, you could probably get that like on Amazon right now, like a vote Cobblepot button.
Yeah, you probably can get that. You probably get it on Etsy like right now.
Yeah. But I remember like before we talked about like, will he come with the little like ride-on Batmobile? The like remote control Batmobile, which I could see them definitely doing at some point, if this figure sells well,
Do the duck.
Yeah, the duck. I mean, yeah, JazzInc mostly has done vehicles prior to now. They have the all the Batmobiles. They've got the animated Batmobile that's shipping and looks awesome. And but yeah, I mean, just like the hair on this, like hopefully the hair turns out this good.
Yeah.
But this, I think, so this goes up for pre-order, like I think in May, like in a few, probably like
next week,
I guess. And I'm not ready, like Catwoman, I mean, they just have an open pre-order for her. So there's there doesn't seem to be any kind of pressing time limit on these figures. So like you have time to consider, I believe.
Right.
And, but so cool.
I am going to find this photo of mayoral Penguin. Hopefully, maybe.
Where would you lean, Ryan, in terms of sewer versus mayor?
Okay. It sucks that you have to choose.
Yeah.
Because I think there's I would probably go with Mayor Penguin. Because if they do make Max Shrek, standing those two together would be amazing.
But they do hang out in the sewer.
They do hang out in the sewer, and he does come and get him while he's like tempting him with the fish. I'm just trying to think here, because I just want to see it. I want to see what it comes with, because I'm trying to think. Does he come with his umbrella that also becomes a helicopter?
Probably.
Right, because that's a good one too.
Yeah. No, I mean, so the hard thing is like the mayor look. That's your movie poster, right? Like if you're aiming to get like Catwoman, Batman, and Penguin, it's like that's like the approved merchandise look for those three characters, right?
Right. Are you? Hang on, I'm trying to. Sorry, as I'm sitting here scrolling the internet.
All good. We're okay.
I think I found it, but I think it's gonna make me try to log on to Facebook, and I'm gonna not do that. Nobody.
it's gonna make you pre-order it instantly.
Hang on. Okay, I think I got something here. Okay, we're gonna remove that. Okay, we're gonna do this.
We just start playing scenes from Batman Returns.
We just start playing scenes from Batman. So this is on the. Whoop. So this is the mayoral. I can't speak today. But yes,
it looks really good.
I think this.
Look at that face, that expression.
Now it's see, there it is. I already lost it.
Yeah.
But who uses Facebook?
Can you go on Instagram? Because I think the JazzInc Instagram probably has that stuff.
Let's see.
But yeah, I mean, it's true. Like seeing like that like the bow tie, like there's something very like Tim Burton about that look. Like that feels like, Tim Burton's style, like in full form on the mayor version.
Right. Oh, I don't know what my login is for. But anyways, we saw a quick glimpse.
Yeah.
Go back. You're gonna have to pause it and take a close look.
Take our word for it, folks. It looks good.
It's amazing.
You know what he looks like. What he looks like in the movie, that's exactly what the figure is. Like perfect.
Hang on, I'm gonna try something else here too. I can't believe there's only like everything's trapped behind meta. What's wrong here? This sounds terrible.
We're both trying.
Statue forum. What do we got here?
And it's JazzInc, JazzInc, not INK, in case anyone out there is confused.
In case you are wondering. Hang on, I might have something here. But it's going like extra close up. I don't know why these pictures are so big. Hang on.
Yeah, I can't. It's not letting me do anything. I'm locked out.
See? This is why we should have prepped before. Anyways, you're gonna get these big photos. These nice big close-ups. Yeah, I think this is the one.
Yeah, I mean, how could there be? I can't imagine there being a better one. Certainly, I've seen customs. I've seen him attempted before, but it's just perfect. It's like it's you got the umbrellas. Yeah, the podium.
Is it supposed to hypnotize me?
His birth certificate. That so like. The expression heads are so perfect. Like the neutral portraits, I'd probably never display it with that because it's like Penguin, right. Danny DeVito's performance. It's so animated. It is all about the specific expressions. Man, getting his like Edward Scissorhands on with that look.
Right. It's very Burton-y, right?
Yeah, super Tim Burton-y.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at the hair.
Man, this is like a perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah. And so they've created like a custom figure body that's like based on Danny DeVito's body that then has like the penguin fat suit over it.
Right.
So there's like, that's how accurate they're getting. They're not just taking like, any arm. They're like starting with looking at Danny DeVito and then seeing what that penguin fat suit like does on top of that. And so like his height is like proper, and man, it's kind of otherworldly how good these figures are.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm comfortable with this in my living quarters.
That's another good point. It's like maybe too good. Maybe it's creepy, like.
This is amazing though. Like these are so good.
I mean, that's how I might display them. Like as amazing as all the sculpting and portraiture is, I may have to just display them face down dead.
Yeah, the you might have to just, that'll take up so much space. That's a lot of real estate laying them down like that. The did you pre-order Catwoman?
I did.
Okay.
I had to. I was compelled to.
I still didn't, because everything, all our economy was crashing right before my eyes.
As far as I know, it not like things are any better now, but as far as I know, she's still available on the sites that you can go through to get her in North America.
Okay.
Because I assume this is the same deal, because Hot Toys and Sideshow have the license here. So I think if you want this, you're probably going to have to go through a third party online retailer that will import it to if you live in North America.
Yeah.
Spec Fiction, I think, was the one I used for Catwoman.
I still wonder how that's going to work in the next couple of years for Canada, and I wonder if Canada is going to start getting their own distribution for things and not go through an American company. Not to get into politics here, but I mean, that is a thing that I have been wondering if that's going to happen now, kind of in the future, where it's like, if we go through Hasbro, is it now going to be through Hasbro Canada? Like that kind of thing. And I was like, I wonder, like, if they could just do Hot Toys Canada, and then we could get like all their plushes and stuff that they make too. And
I wonder,
go through Sideshow.
Well, in the case with this in particular, there probably is like a Canadian 1/6 scale, import company, right? Or is it mainly like CMD store?
No, there's other ones, but I think I don't know. Yeah. I'd have to ask someone who's like a serious 1/6 scale collector here in Canada to find out what the deal is. Hang on a second here. Are these stores, Mr. Stephen Lawrence? Spec Fiction 1/6 kit. These are okay.
Those are the ones that JazzInc like specifically recommended, or at least they said those were stores that they had kind of like partnered with ahead of time to stock these figures.
Okay. These penguins are amazing.
I know, right? Like
they this is so beautiful. Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know what pricing is on any of this stuff. Like, I think so Catwoman, so it's like they're doing like, there's a bare bones version where if you just want the figure, that the Catwoman one, I think, was like, they kept it in line with like standard Hot Toys prices. So I think it was like, I mean, if you bought it, if you didn't live here, you could get it for like $300, right? Yeah. And I assume with Penguin, it's the same thing, but you don't get like the alternate head portraits. You don't get all the extra bells and whistles and accessories and stuff. So, and I don't know. I assume that's what they're doing with Penguin as well. If you just want like the standard version, like you can get that, or spend an arm and a leg on getting everything else.
This is interesting news. Mr. Michael T. Sidebar: a Canadian company is next in line to buy Diamond. So maybe we could see Canada getting more of their own supply lines.
Yeah, I just saw that, which and we had covered. I mean, obviously we covered the Diamond Select bankruptcy thing on here months ago. But yeah, so now it's they appear to be purchased or acquired by I think is it Universal? Is that that's the Canadian company? And then this is
the first I'm hearing any of this.
It's a little I don't really I don't quite understand it. They're also being one of the it's like seems to be two companies that are acquiring them, and one of them is the parent company of NECA, who I'm blanking on that name.
Oh,
but yeah, they acquired like Diamond Select, Diamond Direct, all Diamond Comics.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Michael T. Yeah. Yes. Universal, NECA's parent company. Interesting. Gosh, I'm going to ask questions that neither one of us know the answer to. And we're going to talk about it like we do know.
Yeah. Ad Populum is the NECA parent company. Yeah.
Okay. So does this mean that, okay, if these two, if Universal and Populum, they join forces, they buy, they get Diamond Select. Does this mean they have to pay off all that freaking debt?
That's a good question. I mean, I believe so, or they are
that's part of the purchase, or is the purchase like paying off the debt and now they own it? Like,
well, it's debt, right? So it's like they acquire the debt, and it's not they don't. It's not something they pay off, but they are liable for it.
Right. Either way.
I don't know. Maybe
here we go.
Chat. Let us know.
He knows. Not if they file for bankruptcy. Charlie Squared, they approved it today with a 12 million discount. Can I get a 12 million discount? Right? I want. Can someone give me a 12 million discount on a house? That'd be great. Yeah. Mr. Michael T. Yeah. Oof. Yes. You inherit company's debt. Okay.
So it seems the answer is all of the above.
Yeah. I guess so. That's exciting news. And yeah, right. 5739. Can you imagine if Canada finally had lower cover prices compared to the US price? It actually might happen.
Bizarro world.
Hey, guess where comics are printed? Like the paper that makes the comic books and all that print, like the special printing, that's done up here and then shipped down there to distribute, which is insane. So now they would get printed up here and distributed up here. It could actually happen where the comics are costing less up here than there.
And you guys got Wolverine and Deadpool, like
Sabretooth,
you're all set.
There's no Canadian superheroes in DC, so I don't know. I can't help you there.
Really?
Name one.
We may need to devote an episode to this. What the heck, DC? Not a single Canadian superhero?
Well, I think they tried at one point during New 52 to make Booster Gold Canadian.
That would be good.
And
he'd be a good candidate.
But it was weird because they had him on Justice League of America. I don't know. It was weird. And they made this big hullabaloo thing. I think it was even at Fan Expo, Canada, where it's like, oh, we do have a Canadian on the team. It's Booster Gold. He's Canadian this whole time. It's just like, wait, what?
Wait, who's there was a member of Justice League International. It's not like Mongoose, but she has like a headdress crown that's kind of long like a snake. Is she like French Canadian?
Are you talking about Zatanna?
No. It's like the early 90s, I want to say.
Andrew, where's Andrew?
Yeah, Mongoose. Is Mongoose a character?
Oh, man.
DC Canadian?
Andrew! And I hope he's still watching. He's probably not. Crimson Fox?
Crimson Fox. Yeah, is she French Canadian?
Well, we all have a Google machine.
I mean, I didn't even know her name. So
okay, Crimson Fox.
But if I'm right about this, I should get like some kind of prize.
Well, technically, you and Michael T would have to.
Yeah, wait, and way to go, Michael T. Like getting that from the vaguest of descriptions of like the girl with like a thing coming off of her head.
Crimson Fox.
If you Google her, you'll see that I'm not wrong.
First appearance, Justice League Europe.
Oh, she's French. She's just French.
She's just French. She's from Paris, so she's actual French.
All right.
She's real. No offense to people in Quebec, but that's French people came from France.
Ryan, you should start a comic book company called VC. And,
BC Comics, British Columbia Comics, or Best Canadian Comics.
Can it be both?
I guess it could be both, right? So, I guess I don't know what. Here's the So here's the thing. There's always this big debate as well up here. I've heard it. In fact, I didn't even know this was a thing until I would think I was on Toying Around. Oh gosh, his name's Jason. He does an X-Men podcast, and he does it on Wednesday nights too, and it's good. Oh my god, dude, you could tell I'm tired. I can't believe I used to do this show by myself when I was this exhausted during crunch. I can't believe and man, those episodes are a rough watch because it's just like me, like I don't remember what was I talking about? Where am I? That's what's happening right now. But anyways, it's a great show.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he doesn't feel that Wolverine is Canadian enough. And I was like, what do you mean enough? I was like, it's Wolverine. He's Canadian. He's like, well, really, the way he's written, he's probably more Japanese than Canadian. And I was like, no. I was like, first off, Canada's like a melting pot of
wait a minute. I think I might be on board with this because what's Wolverine known for? He's
being
the best
Canadian.
He's the best there is at what he does, and what he does isn't very nice. And
hey,
Canadians,
have you seen what's been happening in Canada all year?
Nuts.
Have you been paying attention to anything happening up in Canada up here? We are not nice when we are pushed. Okay? We will boo your national anthem. We had an old lady come on the news and call the American president some very nasty language. And,
well,
we are nice.
Sounds pretty nice to me.
Right? And even still, we're still very nice to Americans. We're just not very nice to American politicians at the moment. And that's really, there's a lot. I'm not going to get into it. We're not going to get into it. I still think Wolverine, I don't know, does it need to be listening to bare naked ladies and
I think it would help.
Drinking a Molson? Does he have to be on the cover of a
I know, doesn't he drink Coors? Like what the?
Yeah, I was about to say he had to be on a Tragically Hip album, and I was like, no, the lead singer passed away. So there will not be will not be happening. But
could he at least have like an Alanis Morissette like lyrics tattooed on him somewhere?
Hey, if I ever got to write a Wolverine animated series, there would be, because you know how we got Happy Nation from Ace of Base in X-Men 97, which when you think about it is absolutely wild that we got Ace of Base, an animated X-Men cartoon. I would absolutely try to throw in as much Canadian music artists as I could.
Yeah.
So like whether it was Corey Hart, or Bryan Adams, Avril Lavigne, 100% I would get Nickelback in there. Ooh, I'm listing. That means I'm awake.
Right?
He's
listening again.
Yeah, he's listing, right? Rick Jones nailed it right here. Wolverine is a Rush fan. 100% he is. 100%. Right? So, if I had my choice, that's exactly what I would do. I would throw in all those like Canadian bands, Nothing would be funnier than the whole episode starting with "It's been," and which is
Well, he's like
that's our
slicing up some ninjas, like
yeah. Well, that's our Canadian all-star from Smash Mouth, right? Like that's
yeah, that is a good. Well, I mean, I don't think anything's that low, but it's
I don't know.
yeah.
Low, excuse me. Listen, Smash Mouth all-star. All right. That is a legitimate banger, and people are only mad because it was used in every trailer in 1998.
And the opening of Shrek.
If it
Although
was,
yeah.
I honestly think, and I still think today, people get nostalgic over that song.
I first remember it. I feel like, is it in Mystery Men, or is that another?
Mystery Men?
Yeah, so that's where I first heard it, and then people are like, "Oh, it's the song from Shrek." I was like, "Nah, Mystery Men came out way before that."
Dude, we have to do an episode about Mystery Men.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again. Like I haven't seen it like since in theaters, probably. Like,
dude, it holds up, and it holds up so well. And yes, it's your very typical 90s superhero film where it's a little tongue-in-cheek, doesn't take itself as seriously as Marvel does, or too seriously as the Snyderverse does, or even Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Right. But it's like, to me, I felt like it had a really good balance of like silly and campy, but it was so well written. It's so good. And the characters are super relatable.
Yeah. And you got Paul Rubens. I had
Dude, that was the comeback of Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
That movie brought him back.
Tom Waits is in it.
Tom Waits. William H. Macy is in it.
Yes.
Hank Azaria. As the shoveler.
I had a huge crush on Janine Garofalo at the time.
Oh, dude, the bowler. And then the Mr. Furious.
Ben Stiller himself.
Right?
Yeah, Greg Kinnear as the Captain Amazing. Like,
dude,
solid.
Oh my god. It's just like when he puts his glasses on. What? Where'd he go? It's so good. It's so good. And the gangs, all the different gangs, like the disco gang and the frat house gang and all that stuff.
Well, so I remember like my feeling, like and modern movie people of the world like probably will not even be able to relate to this. But I remember feeling like that was like the first like comic book movie that like it was like that was like the first team book movie, because like we did not have superhero teams in movies at that time. Like this was like
because X-Men didn't even come out yet.
Right. Yeah. And even X-Men was like, we'll give you 3 of them. Like it's not gonna be a team. It's just gonna be like,
it's technically a Wolverine movie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But Mystery Men is like, here, it's all the different characters, they're all working together, they're like building a superhero team. Like this is like way before Avengers could ever even be a possibility on the screen. Like Hollywood just could not handle that much superhero stuff in one place, and that movie dared to do it.
It did dare to do it. The Deadheads, wasn't Paul Rubens' first on-screen comeback since Batman Returns, correct?
Yes, Penguin's father. It's a full circle conversation.
You're correct. It is a full circle conversation. And here's the other thing I love about that movie as well is like, how it's like in every superhero movie, and I think this is what they were making fun of, is like third act comes and they all have these new costumes. Where did they get them? And they do this whole thing of like them making their costumes and they're all like sewing and like building things. Fears. And I was like, this is it. This is real life. It was so good. I love that. Oh man.
With Wes Studi, he's like the guy who's training them.
Yeah.
I just remember at one point he's like, you must be like the octopus that plays the drums.
Yeah. in order to master your likeness must master you, or something like that.
Yeah,
He'd always do like
he's like you must he says to Ben Stiller, he's like you must master your fear, and then Stiller goes like, or my fear will become my master, or he's like, master your anger. It's like, or my anger will become my master, and he's like, that's what you were going to say, wasn't it? He's like, not necessarily.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. Hey, Kevin. Hello there.
Hello there.
Kevin and I started a Star Wars channel. I'm going to start doing our plugs.
Oh, nice.
We're getting close to an hour.
Yeah.
Kevin and I started a Star Wars channel called the DL44 Network. And for those of you who don't know, DL44 is Han Solo's blaster. And it's just a place for all us toy tubers to go in and talk about Star Wars and drop content.
Finally.
Right. It's what everybody wanted. It's what everybody needed. It was one of those things where I thought the Boba Squadron, the show that he does on Toying Around, I thought it should be actually a much bigger show because I think it's really good. And I thought, what better way to fight the algorithm than giving it its own station, more or less.
Yeah.
And then Trevor wanted to do stuff with me. I'm pretty sure you'll end up on the show at some point.
I gotta come on to pitch my painted lightsabers.
Yes. Like all that kind of stuff. Like it's for fun. It's not like going to be like a regular. It's not going to be regular program watching. It's legit one of those channels you're just going to have to like set your notifications for, and then see when we go live. Because
so
I won't be able to do a third show weekly.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's not like a specific day. You'll just
all of a sudden, just like bang, all of a sudden Kevin will do something. Then bang, maybe my buddy Steve will do something. Then like it'll just show up when it shows up, kind of thing. But we just needed a place to put it, and hopefully people find it. And it's it's just totally chill and just fun, and that's all we really wanted it to be.
After Celebration and the Toy Geeks talking about Power of the Force Kenner figures, which Ryan, you did an episode. If you haven't listened to that, go watch it. Toy Geeks covering different toy lines throughout the years, and so I'm on a Star Wars kick after that. Like,
yeah, it was dude, talking about Power of the Force though is like, because I am not a hater of that line. I never was. And because it really invigorated, like between that and X-Men coming out around that same time, because it was like 91, 92 for X-Men. And then all of a sudden it was like, 93, 94 for Star Wars. And all of a sudden it was like, bang, I collect now. And like nothing's changed. Everything on my shelf is still Star Wars and X-Men.
Yeah.
Like, it paved the way. Oh, and Johnny Cog with a super chat. Fact, I was out paying my Doell, toll, and brewer tax.
Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah,
and better late than never. Truly.
Yeah,
just learning about Doell's Star Wars show.
Yeah. So be sure to check that out. And of course, there's Toy Anxiety on Tuesdays. Let's see if I can get the next thing ready to go here from Mondo.
Speaking of space,
where's
aliens?
Yeah, how come it's not on the main front page?
I don't know. But anyway, we got if you've been following Mondo and saw some of the stuff that we showed off at WonderCon, you'll know about our alien soft vinyl figure. That's the Mantis alien. That you may have seen in the Kenner, the old school Kenner Aliens toy line. He is translucent green, and looks amazing, and sculpted by Brandon Gash, designed by James Groman, and it's big, it's chunky, it's like you wouldn't believe that like a Giger design could be so cute, like it's like but he's adorable, right? Like, look at that guy, and he's like, he's just like, the proportions are great. I feel like it could fit in if you have like a bunch of classic Kenner Aliens toys. Like this would fit in there. This is like the Queen Mantis alien, right? And one of my favorite things is it comes with a little Space Marine. It comes with a little Hicks, and I love that because it reminds me of like the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes line, which was like one of my favorite lines as a kid, where you get like a big monster and then like a little guy for it to fight. And yeah, look at it. He's like, it almost looks like a like Team America or like the Thunderbirds kind of like vibe, like puppety and or like animatronic-y. It just like it looks really fun. It's it's kind of like it's again, Brandon sculpted both the alien and the Marine here, and he did an amazing job.
Yeah, these are so cool. Topher Khan saying, so tempted to get it tomorrow, but I'm waiting for the Sakura variant, which is also great choice.
But yeah, and I just love the coloring of these photos like that, because he's got this like glow to him, like. And yeah, it comes with a little face hugger that goes on the Marine. It goes on
just
Hicks.
like the Kenner toys did.
Yeah. I love this figure.
Wow, he's bigger than I thought. For some reason in my head, I keep thinking he's like a 3-inch figure. Do you know what it also kind of reminds me of? Small Soldiers.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if that was on purpose, but.
Very Small Soldiers. That'd be cool, like format for Small Soldiers. Right? But yeah, the alien is big and chunky.
It's so cool.
And you know what? Because he is this like translucent green, like it doesn't always show up, but if you get him in hand, like he is loaded with details. Like it's like all the Giger details are like fully on display. There's like multiple layers for him.
Whatever, this is it. I think these are called enabler points over at Toying Around. He's getting it.
Nice.
Topher Khan's getting it.
You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, this is super sweet. Yeah, I bet you he tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher. That's also what I expect.
It's true. You do want to like at least. I mean, I don't recommend licking it, but you know, it's tempting. I'm not gonna say it's not tempting.
Right? Oh, dude, if you ever do one that's like cherry flavored, I'll get it. I hope you do other aliens that are like very similar to because you did the Mantis alien. My favorite one from the Kenner line was the Bull alien.
Oh yeah, that's a cool.
It's on
one.
all fours of the big horns, and I was like,
it's kind or it could be like a rhino, like and the head shoots out, like it like head has like a head butting action.
It did.
And there's the gorilla alien, of course. I like that line because it's like Gremlins 2 aliens. Like it's sort of like the Aliens movie we never got.
Yeah.
Where it's just they're crossed with all different kinds of animals. Like I think it'd be like there's the snake alien, and like I'm sure there's a spider alien. It'd be cool to like come up with our own. Like I'd like to see like a giraffe alien.
I was just thinking that too. Giraffe would be good. I think the spider one seems like such an obvious choice, but like how big of a spider does it have to be for it to lay a chest buster in a spider?
Because
that's what you got to think of, right? Like it would be like if it goes onto a bull, it would literally like chest bust out of a cow.
Well, in my headcanon, this is like on a space station where they're like genetically manipulating the aliens anyway. So like they maybe are like genetically creating tiny face huggers that can go on to things like at least like a mouse. Like, can you imagine a mouse alien?
Dude, okay, that's fun. And this is a fair point too. Topher Khan saying the scorpion alien, which was a thing.
Yeah.
And am I crazy? Well, no, don't answer that.
Capybara alien.
Yeah.
we all saw Flo and had the same thought.
Yeah. All right. Because what was it? I was just thinking because was there a snake alien, or am I going bonkers?
Yeah. No, there in the toy line. Yeah, there was in the
toy line. Yeah. Okay.
Alien.
Okay. So let's. Let's design some for
meerkat
Mondo.
alien. Like I think
Meerkat
I think this idea's got legs.
sloth
Leg alien. Yes, yeah.
A what alien?
A leg alien. He's just all
A
legs.
leg. Okay. Like
I'm
alien
just saying.
centipede.
I'm just saying. Noun alien.
Noun alien. So we could get like, well, an elephant alien would be fun because they're big.
Oh my god. Yes. And crocodile alien. Like this is a whole line. This is a big line.
A grizzly bear alien and
and maybe he's Canadian.
Canadian goose alien.
Moose alien.
Moose and goose. You do
Can you
both
imagine
as
those
a two-pack.
antlers? Yeah, can you
Right?
Yes.
Instead of having it come with the Marine, you have it come with moose and goose. He's like a companion alien.
Yeah. Dude, I love this.
Okay, that'd be fun. Okay, I gotta get going because I still
we
got
could list
work to
aliens
do.
all day.
I know. I love that though. I love brainstorming and listing. It's super fun. Yeah, I love it. Penguin alien, shark alien. Come on, all this stuff. Right?
All right.
I know you're thinking it. Camel. Come on. Kangaroo alien. We all want it. These are all the things we want. Okay.
Just a whole marsupial subline of aliens.
Oh, dude. I still think sloth would be the best because he would just be so slow moving. But then he just like shoots you or whatever, spits at you, you die.
Penguin alien. It's all full circle. It's come back around.
It's all full circle. We're back. We're back, baby. Our guy at water cooler alien. That might be my favorite one, Mike. That is great. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Have a great week. I will see you definitely on Tuesday for Toy Anxiety. We'll be back here next week for Gotham City Tonight. And I think on May the 4th, Kevin and I might do some sort of stream, or I just might do a stream, just a nice, lonely Star Wars stream. Maybe I'll ask Alex to join me on there.
I'd be down. I'm in a Star Wars mood.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. With that said, everyone have a great night. Don't forget to watch Andor, play some Marvel Rivals, buy some comic books. Let's keep this industry alive. Buy some toys. Keep that industry alive too, God damn it. Yeah, have a great weekend.